Hi, welcome to Ottawa English. I'm Angela, and today we're looking at the CELPIP Speaking Test, question 5, where you're asked to compare two things and persuade somebody that your choice is best. We're going to look at this question. Your partner wants your opinion regarding a guitar he or she is considering as a gift for his or her 8-year-old nephew. Persuade your partner that your choice is best. And so we're given these two guitars. We've got an acoustic guitar that's $100, has nylon strings, it's made in China, it's 15.5 inches wide, 42 inches long, and doesn't need an amplifier. And then we've got the partner's choice, which is an electric guitar that costs $250, has steel strings, is made in Taiwan. It's a little bit bigger at 18 inches with 49 inches of length and needs an amplifier. So let's take a look at how we answer this question. We'll start with an introduction, and then we'll have a couple of main ideas, and then we'll have a conclusion, and sprinkled throughout we'll have some nice sentence variety. So this is the response that I've prepared, and it says, "Hi Mike, is now a good time to talk about your nephew's birthday present? Do you really think that the guitar you've chosen is the best alternative for Sam? After all, he is only 8. I think a lighter acoustic guitar with nylon strings would be much more suitable than the heavier electric guitar with steel strings that you've chosen. Steel strings can really hurt your fingertips, and it can take a long time to get used to them. Acoustic guitars are also generally not as expensive as electric guitars, and this one that I have found is less than half of what your choice would cost. I really think you should take a serious look at my choice, because your nephew wouldn't have to buy any additional equipment, and my choice is fundamentally more suitable for a little kid." So in our introduction, we've started by thinking, well, this person that we're interrupting might be in the middle of washing dishes, watching a TV show, preparing lunch for tomorrow. So we need to make sure that we attract their attention, and we've found a good time to talk to them. So that's the first thing we do. Is now a good time to talk about your nephew's new birthday present? Now we're going to assume he says yes. So then we introduce the subject that we want to talk about. Do you really think that that guitar you've chosen is the best alternative for Sam? After all, he is only 8. So now we know, we've reminded the person that we're talking to what it is we want to talk to them about, and we've checked that now is a good time to talk about this. And then we go on with our main ideas. With the first main idea, we're going to talk about the suitability. So I think a lighter acoustic guitar with nylon strings would be much more suitable than the heavier electric guitar with steel strings that you've chosen. Steel strings can really hurt your fingertips, and it can take a long time to get used to them. Then we have a second main idea, which is focused on the price. Acoustic guitars are generally not as expensive as electric guitars, and this one that I have found is less than half of what your choice would cost. And then we have a conclusion, where we're back to suitability. I really think you should take a serious look at my choice, because your nephew wouldn't have to buy any additional equipment, and my choice is fundamentally more suitable for a kid. So in amongst that, we've got some nice sentence variety with the comparisons and persuasions that the examiner is looking for. So here we've got some conjunctions, and then some comparative forms. We've used the present perfect that gives our answer that little bit of depth. And then we've used the second conditional because we are not making the final decision ourselves. So you want to be using would, wouldn't, could, couldn't, should, and shouldn't. So we want an introduction, we want our two main ideas, we want a conclusion that reiterates what those main ideas are, and sprinkled throughout some nice sentence variety. If you're preparing for CELPIP and you need a little bit of help, give me a call or text me at 613-614-6460. I can offer you some tutoring. And if you go to my website at www.ottawa-english.com, you'll see that I also offer some workshops along with writing and speaking correction. If you're about to take your test, best of luck. Bye-bye.